日の満ちるこの部屋そっと時を待つよ
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could just sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Get a poetry jam! You can all wear turtlenecks and yell at passersby. I don't know if poetry jams involve yelling at anyone. I assume not, but heckling poetry would be the hypest. We just end up embarrassing ourselves without getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. We are ruled by our egos, even though we're doing things that are supposed to make us feel better about stuff. We won't need more than a few decorations. Sarah's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already, somehow. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. How is it that your literature club is now poetry club? What happened? Can you do that? I guess that's literature, but still. Sarah's putting it on posters all the time in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Wait, Sayori knew and she's just an idiot? She's just been coloring posters. Kidding me, Monika? Didn't start putting those posters up already, did you? Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no! It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm gonna be performing in front of it. I'm just gonna make her increasingly annoying. I'm gonna feel like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri... Look at the change in body language. If I do it like this, it seems cool. If I do it like this, it's nervous. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to do, and... The better we'll be able to do... I assumed there would be to do. To show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun! Thanks! You two really do belong at the head of a club, you nerds. To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. I'm very passionate about things. Velvet, I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sari looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that they've been trying really hard to get new more members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ooh. She also does that ooh thing. I think she's the only one to actually ooh. Guess I'll just have to get it over with. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine. No, nothing will kill you in this club. Let's move on to the main event. I want you to choose a poem. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Oh yeah, like group instead of reading. Yeah. Monika, this is too sudden. This thing that you just announced that we absolutely have to learn to do. I can't possibly be prepared for that. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now then, let's see. Monika's got a plan. This title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. I thought we'd actually get the dialogue. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? At this point, I'm concerned that might be my soul leaking out. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Wah! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands. Alright. Do not click faster than you can read. Pro tip. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... You can do it. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. It's up to me! Surely nobody else would give her the applause. It's not that we didn't want to applaud, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. I'm so plain, I hash. It's getting too easy. I can't keep asserting which ones are murderers. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Naruhodo. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I like that you didn't take that away from reading hers when she could take it away from reading yours, by the way, Gab. Even AK liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then, next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Hi! Who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Eke. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Eke lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Everyone has their eyes on me. Oh no, feel the power. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put... Hey. Oh, for a second I thought they were animated like in the Neptunia series. Freaked me out for a second. They've been moving this entire time. Obviously my eyes are just giving out, which is a completely different concern. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Idiot! It's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Yeah, all of her poems are like complaining about stuff. She's got that protest poetry thing going on. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She's probably writing in... It's not iambic pentameter unless there are 5 syllables, but like iambic. What? Are there fireworks next door? That's weird. Oh, there actually are fireworks nearby. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. That's okay, I'll get through this. We can all go to bed soon. Well, I won't go to bed because I have problems. I sleep at like 3, it's a bad habit. But, better not make me do that again. Yeah, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. That's suspicious. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Music change. Was there one of these last time at the wrap-up, or is it the first time we're hearing this track? It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monika. Oh, are you a piece of garbage? Are you still into Monika? I guess it's implicit that he's into Monika because she's not a selectable one. Look at you, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, you don't have to say it. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry I was spacing out. Again. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... So let's say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're also... No, the question is... I'm not facing this moral conundrum right now. I mean, it's pretty brutal to say Yuri to her face. Also, we don't necessarily live in the same place. I don't know where Yuri lives. So, these irrational demands, there's no way to not get stabbed in this game. Sometimes it doesn't even need a yandere. That's Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm going to be streaming this Sundays at 8 p.m. from now on. Hopefully it'll be under less of... Oh, it crashed when I quit. That happened. So I'm going to be streaming this Sundays at 8 here. And invite your friends, come along, as long as you don't spoil in the chat, please. You're welcome to make votes. I'm already on the Yuri path, but if you want to just throw me, I'll let you build the poems if you want. Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Doomsday, and you can also join me at YouTube under the same username at 8 for less strict streams. This is going to be Doki Doki Literature Club. I play whatever on YouTube. So, have a good long weekend. We're still in it. We still got Monday off if you're in Canada. Or, I don't know the size of it, but hope you enjoyed your weekend. Bye. Oh no, I'm waving the wrong... waving is hard.